Right, we're open. I do think it's going to continue longs, but I want an internal draw to support. I don't want to run it all the way to 804s. Hopefully if we can hit the top. Come down a little bit and then go back up. Is it froze? My clock's still running. Price has froze. Oh, and it's connected. Brilliant. API loss again. Classic. We literally might be running as per the trade plan this morning. This is pretty crazy, this push. This is absolutely wild. So the trade plan that we discussed this morning is back in. I'm going to go very, very small here. Very, very small contracts in case it just keeps pushing. That's my first. 25,804 is my first target. I'd rather us come a little bit short here. From London. Jesus. $170 drop from the London. Okay. So remember the other day when we discussed how we want to play these? It might transpire that 804s is not going to be achievable today, but if it's not achievable today, I still want it to set up an internal long, which will bring my target closer. But if you remember when we hit the top, the reason why I've entered really small is because we've got the volatility open. If it doesn't manage to push through and take my TP, then it's going to fall short and it's going to set up an internal. That's going to give me a closer target, which is fine. But currently what we've been doing and what we've been doing every day, that draw, drop, push, that draw, drop, push. Today, high to low, drop, push. So its options are, because I don't think we put in full shorts, and full shorts, because we're long until proven otherwise, full shorts would be going below these lows now. So if we're either going to hit the TP that I've got on the screen now, or we're going to put in some sort of high to high like that, which is going to support it. Which actually, if you look at it and look at the range, it's above our draw, it's above our TP anyway. So we're slowing down a little bit. What are we? 30 points off. I do expect it to put in a bit of a short. So again, remember I wanted to play this the other day? How are you going to play it? Are you going to wait for that short? Are you going to enter one contract? What is going to make you feel easy about it? We've got to put it, come on, put in some shorts. If we put in some shorts and we return back, we're obviously going to make more money, right? I might sell. I'm going to sell one because we're slowing down. Let's just draw the full here. Let's draw the full. Remember the levels, remember the VWAPs. You've got to pick your points to re-enter on this, right? So I've drawn a full fib. So obviously the levels are from 50 plus, so 677s. Almost 100 points away. Where's your VWAPs? Basically 677s for the 1 minute, even further for the 15 second. So at the minute, what we're looking at just obviously a negative risk reward, a potential 376 loss and just a $68 win. Unless we put in a nice short to a decent level and a nice reaction back long. But don't forget also, if you do a drop here and you don't want to enter at the bottom here, and we go back here and then you double down here, you've got a new bottom there, which you would then bring up your stop to. So that's, again, that's just another way to play it. The clock's still running again, and the chart has frozen again. What is going on? API, yes, API again. API again. So where have we come down to at the minute? I don't love that. I'd rather it come further down. I'm having serious API issues. I don't know if you can see the API constantly popping up, disconnecting, connecting. That hasn't come far enough down for me to enter at a lower level. You could add, and you could, not yet, but there would be your stop. Remember I said, you know, if you create that structure, but it hasn't come far enough down. I'd want a deeper retracement than that. The more time goes on and it slows down here, I mean, don't forget we've put in this big, decent short into this range, and then we've just ran 577s to sevens. We've just ran 200 points like it was nothing. So I'm not surprised it's slowing down a little bit. The more time it takes, the tighter this VWAP is going to get to price. What levels was I? Here we go. Down to the 38. 50's there. Want a little shorter. Market, limit, market, limit. If you waited for the pullback and opted for waiting for it to return to the top, you're obviously not yet in. So I've entered there on the halfway back. And then you've got to watch this and pay attention, because if you don't like it, when you've entered there, where we've entered there, you've got an option to remain in, move your stop up to there, if that's going to be the bottom, or get out. If you want to get out a break even, wait for it to return to the top and play the other strategy. It's completely up to you. So you hit that 50. So that's the point there where it could continue to come short. Now it's the battle of the longs versus the shorts. What's that one? Second time round at that 50. So if you don't like it, you want to wait for the top, more assured, get out now. Get out now. But with it being Friday, what shall I do? I'm going to get out. I'm going to be really, really, really conservative today. Do I think it's going to go up to the top? Yeah. But with the way that the market over the last couple of days has failed to hit them extension targets, I'm going to get out. So that was actually a live play of what I showed you the other day when I was doing it in practice. That was a live run. And remember this circle here, that was our first go at the tops. And I said, what are you going to do? Are you going to wait for that pullback and the return? Are you going to get in small? If you get in small, you've got VWAP to help you out. We've got VWAP and the 50 there, which has just helped us get out if you wanted to get out, if you was worried about it. Or are you going to bite the bullet and are you going to stay in it? Whatever you do, if you got out because I got out, if you got out because you wanted to get out, either way, what you can't be worrying about is if this does go up and go to target now thinking, oh, I would have made so much money. Better to be risk averse. Because if it comes short, and it does come short, and we are actually going to put shorts in on the day, and we're going to come deeper into this retracement down here, you would have lost. And if it goes long, you're just going to get back in, but you're just going to make less money than when you would have stayed in. I'm just going off the previous price action of what we've been doing on the days. This high to low there, and that 23 took a couple of days and quite a lot of shorts before it actually hit. And you know how I feel about Friday's PA. Behaves a lot less than most of the days, most of the time. Same the other way as well. If you're still in this and you chose not to get out there because you want to play this run and you want to play the straight 804s or just back to the tops, which is totally valid, you stop here. You've just got to look at it and be happy with it. If you're happy with it and it does hit, then you need to be happy with that hit. Not think, oh, I should have got out. Because then you're not going to know what to do next time. Next time you're probably going to get out, and the next time you'll get out and it will go in the direction. And then if you think, oh, I should have stayed in, the next time you'll stay in and it will go against you. So I said the other day, try and do the same thing every time. Just try and do the same thing every time. If you're not going to get in here and you're going to wait for the pullback, it's different for me. It's circumstantial. The only reason I got in there right from the off and didn't wait for the pullback is because we was 4 minutes into the open, so it would have had the volatility to push all the way through. It didn't, but it would have had. It had it in it. As soon as we push past this level here, sustain above, we're going long. So then if we go up and we test back down here, come down, that'll be our trade. And yes, if it does that and you'd have stayed in, you'd be laughing all the way to the bank. But we've already been over that. It's wild if their Mato 4s get hit anyway. They are literally from this morning's trade plan. Is that one from this morning's trade plan? And after that short, I thought, no, we're not going. I don't think we're going to get back up there. I don't think we're going to get back up to 804s. It just become less likely. Testing that internal micro 78 short, you should be able to see on my screen at 752s. We've popped down off it, we're returning back to touching it. Or we're going to break above, break and hold above. Broke above, not held above. Not yet anyway. It's giving us a little bit of short. If you're wondering what that bit of green is on my screen, it's a scalp from that short down here into that high to low. So we pushed past that 23 and there was some short targets. I was just targeting this 38. Broke and looks like we're holding above. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of that draw. So if you stayed in and didn't get out, you're looking good. So again, what do we want to see? Something like that. Whole lot of nothing in terms of through highs. I'm going to go in small again. Just I'm playing the same trade, same game. Rather it's short, a little bit. Where would I envisage it? Probably shorts too, I'd say 38s maybe. How much risk have I got to put on this? This is going to tell me if I can enter here again or not. 4 6s, that'll change to about, so yeah I am. And yeah I am again. Get rid of that.
Order filled.
Easy, right? Crazy. And any other day, we probably would have just held in at the bottom, but not today. And I say crazy because that's literally the level called from this morning's trade plan on the video. And I just didn't think we were going to make it back up there. That's crazy. Yeah, again, as per video, 863s is the ultimate target. Look at the amount of messing around. You'd never target that. You need to find closer long targets to support your trade. So now we're done. I'm not going to carry on trading, but if you was going to carry on trading, because that's going to be our destination. If it doesn't hit today, then next week, because we've held so much above the 62. We're days above the 62, literally days, all week, more or less. You'd want to level off this to carry on through long, but I'm just going to leave it. Did you guys bank? Pete, how'd you do on that? Are you there? Sweet. Okay, nothing else to discuss. We're done, guys. We're done.